Let's talk about two legends who changed Broadway forever, Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein II. These two creative powerhouses didn't just write songs, they redefined what a musical could be. Their partnership was a turning point in theater history, and their influence is still felt today. You might not know their names, but you definitely know their music. Timeless melodies and unforgettable lyrics that have become the soundtrack of American musical theater. Their shows are performed all over the world, and their songs are instantly recognizable, even decades later. Before Rodgers and Hammerstein joined forces, musicals were mostly light entertainment, fun songs and dances loosely tied together, with little focus on story or character. The plot often took a back seat to spectacle. But Rodgers and Hammerstein changed all that. They made every song matter, using music and lyrics to push the story forward and give musicals real heart and depth. Rodgers crafted unforgettable, sweeping tunes that stuck with you long after the curtain fell. Hammerstein wrote words that made you feel everything: joy, heartbreak, hope, and longing. Their collaboration was a perfect blend of melody and meaning. Together they tackled big, important themes: love, loss, prejudice, hope, and the human experience. They weren't afraid to address real issues, making Broadway a place for stories that mattered and resonated with audiences. Their partnership set the standard for all musicals that followed, inspiring generations of composers, lyricists, and performers. The way they wove story and song together became the blueprint for modern musical theater. So, when you hear the names Rodgers and Hammerstein, think of the kings of Broadway, visionaries whose legacy continues to inspire and shape the world of theater to this day. So, what made Rodgers and Hammerstein so revolutionary? Why do their names still echo through the halls of Broadway, decades after their first collaboration? Before they arrived, musicals were mostly light-hearted variety shows, filled with catchy tunes and dazzling dance numbers, but not much in the way of story or character. Audiences came for the spectacle, not for a narrative that would move them or make them think. Rodgers and Hammerstein changed all that. They pioneered the book musical, a new kind of show where every song, every dance, and every scene was woven tightly into the fabric of the story. Suddenly, everything on stage had a purpose. It all worked together to create a deeper, more meaningful experience. Their first collaboration, Oklahoma, was a game-changer. Instead of opening with a big, flashy chorus line, the show began quietly, inviting the audience into the world of its characters. It was a bold move that drew people in, making them care about the story from the very first note. Songs like "Oh What a Beautiful Morning" weren't just catchy. They revealed the hopes, dreams, and personalities of the characters, moving the plot forward in ways audiences had never seen before. Dance, too, became a storytelling tool. The Dream Ballet in Oklahoma wasn't just a spectacle. It let the audience step inside a character's mind, experiencing their inner fears and desires without a single word being spoken. Rodgers and Hammerstein also weren't afraid to tackle tough, real-world issues. They used their musicals to explore themes like prejudice in South Pacific, the struggle for redemption in Carousel, and the complexities of love and loss. Their shows proved that musicals could be both entertaining and deeply meaningful, blending laughter, tears, and thought-provoking ideas in a way that was entirely new. By raising the bar for what a Broadway show could be, they transformed the theater district into a place where audiences could expect not just fun, but also stories that resonated on a personal and emotional level. Their groundbreaking approach made audiences think, feel, and see the world in new ways, long after the curtain fell. That's the legacy of Rodgers and Hammerstein. They didn't just entertain, they changed musical theater forever, inspiring generations of artists and audiences alike. Fast forward to 2006, decades after their first curtain call, Rodgers and Hammerstein's legacy is celebrated in a way that truly honors their monumental impact on musical theater. Their influence has shaped generations, and now, fans and newcomers alike are invited to experience their genius in a whole new light. Enter the 2006 Tribute Special Edition, a lavishly curated box set that pays homage to the timeless works of this legendary duo. This isn't just a greatest hits CD, it's a collector's dream come true, packed with meticulously remastered classics and rare treasures that have been carefully preserved for true enthusiasts. Each disc is a journey through the golden age of Broadway, offering a listening experience that's both nostalgic and fresh. The packaging itself is stunning, glossy, elegant, and designed to be displayed with pride. The sound quality is nothing short of breathtaking, bringing these beloved songs to life with a clarity and richness that makes every note feel brand new. Inside, you'll discover a detailed booklet filled with rare, never-before-seen photos, handwritten notes, and fascinating stories from the original productions. It's a treasure trove for anyone who loves the history and artistry of musical theater. dive even deeper with demo recordings, alternate lyrics, and exclusive interviews with original cast members, offering a true behind-the-scenes look at the creative process and the magic that happened offstage. It's more than just music. It's an immersive exploration into the minds of Rodgers and Hammerstein, revealing how their iconic songs and stories came to life from the very first spark of inspiration. This set honors not just the unforgettable songs, but the entire journey that made Rodgers and Hammerstein legends, capturing the evolution of their artistry and the cultural impact they left on Broadway and beyond. For fans, it's more than a collection. It's a piece of Broadway history you can hold, cherish, and share, connecting you to the magic of the stage for years to come. The 2006 tribute is a tour through Rodgers and Hammerstein's greatest hits. It starts with Oklahoma, songs that capture hope and the American spirit. Carousel brings emotional highs and lows, with anthems like You'll Never Walk Alone. The Sound of Music delivers joy and inspiration with every track, from My Favorite Things to Climb Every Mountain. The King and I enchants with Getting to Know You and Shall We Dance. South Pacific's ballads and bold themes round out the collection. This isn't just a playlist, it's a masterclass in storytelling and songwriting. Every track is a reminder of why their work endures. What makes a Rodgers and Hammerstein song unforgettable? It's the blend of Rodgers' memorable melodies and Hammerstein's heartfelt lyrics. Songs like Do Re Mi are simple on the surface, but carry deep emotional meaning. Rodgers wrote tunes that matched every feeling in the story: joy, love, longing. Hammerstein's words were honest and universal, giving voice to real human emotions. Together, they created songs that felt necessary, like the only way a character could express their heart. Their partnership was pure magic, music and lyrics working as one. Their songs let us feel what the characters feel, making every moment unforgettable. That's the secret behind their enduring power. Decades later, why do Rodgers and Hammerstein's songs still matter? Their music is timeless, about love, courage, family, and hope. These songs are woven into our lives, passed down through generations. We sing them for comfort, inspiration, and joy. Their influence is everywhere, shaping every great musical that followed. They showed that stories and songs could change hearts and minds. The 2006 tribute isn't just nostalgia, it's proof their art is still alive. Their music is a warm hug, a spark of hope, and a celebration of what connects us all. Rodgers and Hammerstein didn't just make hits, they changed Broadway forever. And their songs will keep inspiring us for generations to come.